From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, first pitch coming up. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Just missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Let's go, Rays.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Yeah.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
The 0-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Palacios should have this one. And he makes the catch. 1 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Paul Goldschmidt, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Just underway from Tropicana Field. In the air, right side of the infield. Palacios in position, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And towing the slab, Cam Schlittler. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike. That one lifted to left. Bellinger has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, but again, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Chopper right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cedric.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Honda at second with 2 down. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
The 0-1. Foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Top of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Come on, Drew.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one popped up right side. Palacios under it. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Aye.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 1-2. Hard hit to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jose Caballero. That one fouled off.
Nope.
This one in the air. Aranda settles underneath it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that one almost hit him.
Ball, that's low.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hey.
Way out front for strike 2. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One, two now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Richie Palacios now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the third inning. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounce to the right side and a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. That's out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Amazing at bat last time up. Saw a bunch of pitches and ended up hitting one over the fence.
Off the mark there. Ball one.
Here we go, Drew.
In the air to left down the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Walls getting to start at shortstop. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
right through there for a strike.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, start of the 4th, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
These Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the first
Nice
baseman,
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
And a count 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. Caminero toss to second, to first, double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. In the air, right field, DeLuca going back on this one. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. bottom of the inning.
Leading
And
off
stepping
for the
in for the
Rays,
Rays, Junior
the third baseman,
Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Challenge from behind the dish here, so the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 now. And that one almost got him. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The right fielder, number
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage against him yet, and he may just keep this approach.
DeLuca in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
And they'll do it again. The 1-2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2. got him looking for the K.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Let's go, Drew.
Outside
Ball
low,
3.
and now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. He's 0 for 1.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
And that skips in the dirt.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here. Here we go, Drew.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first. Third out. 1, 2, 3. Go the Yankees. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one in triple digits.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That's a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Here we go, Nick.
Fastball is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Palacios batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in,
Leading
Ryan
off for the
McMahon.
Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
This one in the air, center field. Walls moving under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Craig Kimbrell, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Legumina also throwing. The 1-0. And downstairs. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. outside.
That's out.
Full count now. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
So the lineup flips over. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. That's ripped into the outfield. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Yanks held in check. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Nope.
Movement in
That's
the
inside.
bullpen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz getting cranked up as well. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The count 2-1. Fouled off left side. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
One down, runner at third. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Rays with the go-ahead run in third here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cam Schlittler will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Angel Chevy gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And now 2-1.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Backed off the plate that time.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That's to third. Throws to first in time, and that's the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one way inside. So Goldie strikes out here.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time, and this was just classic East-West pitching, Boog, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike, and that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
Bellinger up to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Bellinger takes a strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Yankees won. The Rays won. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
All 1.
The 1-0.
Hey.
That's through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fortes,
Outside,
the
that's
next
the
to
ball.
hit, takes outside.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that's
Yep, that ball
outside.
went out.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fortes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one in the air right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is that. Yankees won. The Rays won.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Rays,
arm into the game.
number
The righty, Casey
67,
Legumina.
Casey
Out for the 30th time this year.
Legumina. Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the closer, is getting loose.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one's in there. Going to count 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's ball 2.
And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2 now. Just off the outside edge. Jose Caballero waiting to hit for the Yankees. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's
That's
upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's out.
That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Casey Legumina departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Chris
Rays,
Roycroft will
number
take over
68,
here. He's been
Chris
so good against lefties.
Roycroft.
The other way, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Richie Palacios getting ready to hit.
Richie Palacios.
Ball one.
And it's 1-1. And a count 1-2. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Action in the pen down there. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Ball one.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Yandy Diaz now. 1 for 3. And fouled off. The Rays with the go-ahead run at first here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And on to pinch run for the Rays, Ryan Valade. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 1 out. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Got him swinging.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Go-ahead run is at third. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Chisholm to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Through 8 full, all tied 1-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Nope. Ball one.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball, that's just out.
Fought off foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball, that's down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball right field. DeLuca on his way over. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter.
And now the DH, Ben Rice. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on, and it's filled up. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Bird, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that is out of play. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Into center. And it falls. And now the winning run is on base.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Just a slow ground ball this time. Chisholm fires over to first. And the winning run advances to scoring position on the productive out.
The catcher, number 40.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And in, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
The winning run on second base.
Ball 2.
Inside, backs him off again. Hey! Cruz trying to send this to extra innings. Swings and misses. And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball. Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Number 1, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
First offering, and it just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That catches the corner. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays,
now, and on the
number
mound, the
47,
closer, Ryan Baker. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner in third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. And that one sliced foul. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Boozer warming up as well. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now pitching for
So
the
they bring
Rays,
on the veteran,
number
Cam Boozer.
62.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Boozer.
In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Nope.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Just off the inside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And the 3-1. Fly ball down the line. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
At the plate, Jose Caballero. That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Yankees up by 3, and here in extra innings. Swings through that one for strike 2. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one in the air, center field. Mullins gets under it, and that is that. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees 4, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back, and on the mound is the closer, Jake Bird. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Inside, ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. The 2-2. That's down and in. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next for the Rays, the designated hitter, Ryan Ray.
That's in there. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that up.
This to center field. Base hit into the outfield. Palacios around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Aranda, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Yanks trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Two on, one out. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Cedric Mullins next to bat for Tampa. The Rays with the winning run at the plate. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Chopped in the ground. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Golden opportunity right here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fouls away the first offering. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Chases that one upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. So the tying run at second gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that brings home a run. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jake Bird won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
David Bednar on the pitch here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny Gianluca.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And all three runners on the move here. Squeeze attempt misses. Now he has nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. They're down to their final strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Chandler Simpson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely they'll score 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a pop-up. Goldie under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.